Welcome to a special mail room. I am your moderator, your host, Marcus Stennis, XM Marcus Randall on Facebook. I'm with two of my guys. We're missing a third. He might be in, he might not. Life happens, folks. Life happens. At any rate, I'm with my guy, George. What's up, man?
What up, dog? I'm here. Uh, I'm a little heated, but we gonna finish that in a minute. Go ahead now.
Okay. And my buddy from that good old Ripley. What up, KB?
Ripley always representing what's good, Mark.
All right,
Always
so
represent
let's
Rip
get
Town.
let, let's get right into this, man. This fiasco in Ferguson, Missouri.
Mm,
What's your reaction to it? Let me start off with George. What's your reaction, man?
Dude, let me tell y'all something
mm,
about Ferguson. Okay, Ferguson is one of five. Okay, Ferguson is Ferguson, Kenlock. I'm sure if y'all know about Jackie's Back, y'all done heard of Kenlock. It's like five separate suburbs of northern St. North St. Louis, as well as several other areas that do are heavily policed. I mean, when I say heavily policed, Ferguson, you can't drive the speed limit in Ferguson. Okay, you do under the speed limit, or you're gonna get pulled over. Heavily policed areas, and there are, it's Ferguson is just going to be the beginning. You just now, I mean, you're hearing about it and you're hearing about the situations that are going on, but this is not, this is not the end of it. I tell you, because a lot of foul shit going on in St. Louis. And I'm gonna just be very upfront and direct. I mean, it's a whole lot of little indiscreet sideline um, bullshit that go on as far as how the police treat the residents of these suburbs, and not just the suburbs, but the city too. And you know, we look at these areas and we say, well, um, the people who live in these neighborhoods are pretty much they kind of start the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying, okay, like here in DC, you live in Southeast, you expect certain things because it's
mm.
Southeast. Or you live in on the west side or the south side of Chicago in certain areas, you because of the areas you live in, if you live off 63rd and State in south side of Chicago, then because you a blood or whatever or crip, whatever, then it's certain things that gonna happen because you live in those neighborhoods. And it's not that. We do bring certain things upon ourselves, but we don't necessarily need outside influences that keep bringing us down as well. I'm going to say this as a caveat. David Banner this week, even though a lot of people were upset with what he said it best. Black people, black kids are killing other black kids. What you expect for the cops to do? Because neither one of them have respect for themselves, and that can be the absolute truth. If you don't respect yourself, other people have no reason to respect you either, and that's very sad, but it's very true. You look at And I mean, people who have been on my timeline or have seen some of the things that I posted on my timeline can attest. Like, people get black people, black men and women, both get arrested for some non-discriminate bullshit all the time. White people who do the same thing don't get treated the same way. And that's just what we have to kind of deal with as a way of life. Let the white chick who stole $1,600 worth of shit out of Saks Fifth Avenue, let that have been me.
Yeah, I saw that.
That stole $1,600 worth of shit out of Saks, put it in her bag, and tried to walk out the store. She better be she done that shit before, but probably it was somebody black in the store that they were watching at the same time that allow her to have the ability to walk out the store with that shit before. It wasn't nobody black in the store at that time. So they caught her ass walking out the store with $1,600 worth of shit. But let it have been somebody black in the store, they wouldn't have paid attention to her. And that's just the reality of what we live in. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? No, it's a bad thing, but that's what we have to deal with. There are certain aspects of our lives as people, as black people, we can't get the same jobs, we can't get the same respect, we can't get the same level of integrity seen in us because of the life that we've lived and how we've been treated as black people. And it's 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 sad, but it's the reality that we have to live in.
Hey, now,
I
George,
mean, hmm?
do you have anybody on your home front that you talk to? My video cut out, so I couldn't hear everything. But do you have anybody on the home front from Missouri that you talk to that's kind of closer to the situation?
Oh yeah, I mean, I posted one of my boys, Zach, he lives in Ferguson, and he was like, he does a couple little venues as far as it's a little he